Welcome to another movie reviews. Guess who's back? Jeff's back. We're doing a movie. Actually, we're going to be doing a couple of movies real quick. First movie, it's going to be the new movie, the highly anticipated sequel to the 2014 blockbuster smash hit that hit everyone by surprise. None other than
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, or Volume 2, whatever you want to call it.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We come back at the sequel for the titular comeback of, we have all our returning characters. We have Peter Quill, Star-Lord. We have Rocket Raccoon. We have Gamora. We have
Drax. It was much more hilarious.
And instead of Groot this time we have
Baby Groot. Because why not? He died in the last movie.
And he did get reincarnated as a kid in this one. So.
And he becomes a teenager later on in the movie. At the end of it.
Spoilers much?
Oh, it's just spoilers, so deal with it.
So this movie takes place, there's no amount of years after part one this one takes place. But we want to say a couple of years. Our characters have become a team, more or less. And they take on odd jobs. And the beginning of the movie starts off with them taking a job, and actually comes into a part of the story where something happens in the first act, especially with Rocket, that kind of propels the rest of the movie. But the movie is more or less about Star-Lord meeting his
father.
Played by Kurt Russell.
Because, you know, why not have a main character meet his father?
Empire Strike Back much? This is a really fun movie.
Especially in 40X.
Yeah, we saw it in 40X, and this is actually the first time we've seen two movies. This is our second movie in 40X. I've seen 3.
This is my second.
Yeah, and this is the first time where 40X actually had 3D in it. Because for Power Rangers, it wasn't 3D, it was just 4D. It was just, you know, the whole shaking, the lights, the water, the chair moving. When I saw John Wick, it was just the water and the chair beating me in the kidneys a whole lot. Damn that stair scene. It's still a whole lot of fun. This one we actually had to wear the glasses for. So
3D.
Yeah, because it was 3D. And this movie is shot in a lot of beautiful locations. There are times where, and I saw this actually yesterday in standard definition. So there were times where you can tell it was 3D, but when you saw it in 2D, they felt like computer pixelated people. So that wasn't as much fun. It helps with the 40X, with especially the chase scenes where they were going in and out. That was a lot of fun. What did you like about it?
Drax. The fact that he laughs a lot, it'll always make you laugh.
Of all the characters, Dave Bautista's Drax. He didn't get a lot to do in this movie, but what he did get to do was actually, he was hilarious in this movie. Whether it was his offbeat comedy, his deadpan delivery, or just the fact that, like, he didn't realize what he was saying most of the time, was amazing. This is a superhero movie that isn't an origin story. It isn't a movie that's trying to double down on the action of the second one. This is very much a character story. Salud. Salud.
Yeah.
This is very much a character story because somewhere around the 25-minute mark, 30-minute mark, the team split up for reasons. So you have Rocket and Baby Groot on one side. You have Gamora, Star-Lord, and
Oh yeah,
Drax
don't forget about Nebula. Nebula was a Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, Nebula, but she's not really part of the Guardians people. But yeah. But even she had a time to shine.
Yes.
She had a lot of good moments in this movie. Yondu!
He sacrificed himself.
Nah!
He's dead.
Yondu was really good in this movie. I think he actually had the most character growth of anyone in this movie.
Except for the fact that he died. Ow.
I think Yondu had the best character growth. His story is actually the most compelling, and he's just a side character. So take that for what it is. Who's your favorite character in this movie?
Star-Lord.
Get up.
No, you punched me in the gut.
I'll punch you again in a minute. That way we can use this for freaking, for evidence during the trial.
Ow.
Sit up.
No.
Sit up. I can edit this out, by the way.
Okay.
Who's your favorite character?
I told you. Drax.
Drax was a lot of fun. He probably got the least character development though.
Okay.
No, he's a blast. Dave Bautista as Drax was pretty fun. So I have no problem with that. Mine was obviously Yondu. He had the most character arc. But don't get me wrong, everyone had a little bit of everything. Star-Lord's character arc and what he found out about his mom was freaking tragic. And Kurt Russell did as Ego did a very good job in his role. But god damn it, villain, stop being so freaking stupid. When he did the big reveal to Star-Lord, there is no other outcome you can expect. Any faults of this movie?
Not that I know of.
Alright, I'll name my faults of the movie. One, the space battles were freaking, they were badly shot. I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. The only reason they were as entertaining as they were was because they were flashing in and out of the cockpits of the Guardians, and their interplay was so well done. They're very funny, and that made the scene. But the actual action in those scenes, I couldn't tell you what the hell was going on. I couldn't tell you who was where or what or anything else. And even at the end, when the gold people, who knows what were they called?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Who will remember?
The gold people. That's who they were. Even when they came back at the end of the movie, you just anytime the gold people were part of the movie, you instantly forgot them and they weren't fun, and it was kind of. The movie is really funny and they know where to put jokes, but there was a specific joke when Nebula finally reveals why she hates Thanos, or Thanos, however you want to pronounce
Thanos.
it. No, she pronounced it Thanos in this one.
No, she pronounced it Thanos.
Alright. When she said why she hated him, it was this very dramatic scene, and they should have handled it like the rest of the movie, where if you're gonna do it like this, have the joke be subtle and short. Instead, they did a joke that was too long, undercut the emotional moment of Nebula. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, no! You shouldn't do that. Other than that, everyone pretty much got an emotional scene. Rocket had a couple. Star-Lord had a bunch. I guess Gamora didn't have... No, she did, because she had a couple of scenes with Gamora. I mean, with Nebula.
Yeah.
That were very emotional, including the last scene they're with together. Matter of fact, there's a fight scene where it ends in an emotional moment. Baby Groot is cute as can freaking be. The ending was what... Kurt Russell was pretty good in this movie. Good for him. But all in all, this is a very fun movie. Is it as good as the original?
Yeah.
The two action scenes that put me out of it, and there's the sequence at the end with Star-Lord giving his final speech for... No spoilers. His final speech was kind of... I was kind of disappointed that they threw in... I'm going to punch you in the face. And then we can use this on court. His final speech was a little bit too heavy. This is a movie that had a lot of guest stars. We had... David Hasselhoff was in it. Kurt Russell as Eagle. Tommy Flanagan, for those of you who are Sons of Anarchy fans, he was in this movie for a little bit. Sylvester Stallone is in it. The guy who does the voice for Arby's is in this. That's right. If you want the meat, he's in this. It's a very good movie. It's very fun. This is the type of movie. You can literally take this, put it together with Guardians 1, put it in a care package, send it to WB and the DC people and say, this is how you fucked up Suicide Squad. This is how we do it, and this is good. And I'm by no means a Marvel person. This is a really good movie. Go out of your way to see it. Review numbers for Guardians, Volume 2.
9.8.
I give it an 8.8. Very good movie. A little bit below the first one. So our total review is at 9.3. It's at 89% on the tomato meter.
What's a tomato meter?
Rotten Tomatoes.
You're Rotten Tomato.
So, go out of your way to see it. I love this movie. I've seen it twice already. Can't wait to own it on Blu-ray. And I'll probably go see it with a couple of my friends, either in this week or next week. Final thoughts?
None.
You crack me up, little buddy.